كفى وكفى culture et culture seulement culture and only culture حصة إذاعية من إعداد وإخراج حكيم une émission radio animée et réalisée par Akim a radio show hosted and produced by Akim.
Please be gone. You stayed here much too long. Don't you wish that you could cry? Don't you wish I would die? See me seesaw kids, child women on the skids. The dust will choke you blind. The lust will choke your mind. I kiss the floor, one kick no more. The pig and hose have set me free. I tasted hate streets, hanging tree. I tasted hate streets, hanging tree. Kiss the floor, one kick no more. The pig and hose have set me free. I tasted hate streets, hanging tree. I tasted hate streets, hanging tree. The inner city birthed me.
So hey guys and welcome to your show Culture and Only Culture. Donc bienvenue chers auditrices et auditeurs à votre émission Culture et Culture seulement. And I'm very pleased and happy to receive to this show Mr. Ralph Alfonso, who was in the music industry for more than 30 years. Hi Ralph. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Okay, fine. And also the musician artist from Liverpool, Mike Badger, who's a co-founder of the famous band called The Laz in the 90s. Hi Mike.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Très bien, merci.
Okay, and in this show, so we're going to exchange in English and in French. So I let you listen to this song.
Heart skips a beat.
Ollie Murs, shitty thing. Man, them girls, man, they make your heart skip like.
I can't see you're not yourself, even when you're here with me. I know that you're somewhere else. So put another record on, kiss and leave it on. Nothing really matters when we're dancing.
Et puis donc, chers auditrices et auditeurs, je vais vous faire écouter la première tune donc de Ralph, comme j'ai dit en anglais tout à l'heure. Ralph qui est marathonien dans la musique et dans le style rock depuis plus de 30 ans. Je vais vous laisser écouter cette chanson, puis c'est sur un autre registre. It's another style of the one we are listening to. It's because Ralph, he sings, or his style is more jazz, folk, funk, and garage rock. So I let you listen to the following.
Probably the one good thing about the 60s was, and I'm not really here to glorify the 60s in any way, but there's certain values about a certain age that are always worth rediscovering again. And one of the nice things about the 60s was you can be in love and not really have to think about it too much. You could appreciate it for what it was, which is being in love. So this is our attempt at a 60s kind of pop ballad. Baby, there's bright colors, and we're walking, holding flowers, and all through these endless hours, I love you. We'll let the world keep on spinning. Let the winners keep on winning. As for me, I'll keep on swinging. I'm just happy, being happy here with you. And in the comfort of your arms, well, that is where I want to be. The warmth of your world, well, that is where I want to sleep. And in the safety of your heart is where my soul to keep. Baby, there's bright colors, and we're walking, holding flowers, and all through these endless hours, I love you. Well, let the world keep on spinning, let the winners keep on winning. As for me, I'll keep on swinging. I'm just happy, being happy here with you. And in the comfort of your arms, well, that is where I want to be. And in the warmth of your world, well, that is where I want to sleep. And in the safety of your heart, well, that is where my soul to keep, my soul to keep.
The second song, donc, chers auditrices et auditeurs, la deuxième chanson, c'est from Mike Badger. I'm honored, I'm very pleased and honored. Je suis honoré de vous avoir dans le studio, réellement, honnêtement. On va écouter la deuxième chanson de Mike Badger, who's from the UK. We're going to listen to it, and after we're going to start exchanging with my guests.
I've never done this thing before, and what we're going to do is kind of
This one goes out to Miss Joan. She don't want to live alone, sitting waiting all alone. The sweetest thing you've ever known. But there's a star on your horizon. It's getting closer every night. It offers up another reason. I'll let you know that it's alright. This one goes out to Miss Joan. She don't wanna live alone. She feels it deep down in her bones. She just can't take it on her own. But he knows that you're feeling lonesome, and he knows that you're feeling sad. Now there's a way that's laid before you, that's leading to the best you've had. This one goes out to Miss Joan. She don't wanna live alone. She picks up her telephone and hears the lonely dialing tone. And she decides to dial a number, and she gets in touch with him. And he's so glad he's talking to her, and he asks her where she has been. She says no one worth a mention. It seems I've just been biding time. And then he states his bold intention, and he sends it down the line. Oh, I love you, Miss Jones. This one goes out to Miss Jones.
Et puis donc, chers auditrices, chers auditeurs, back to the studio, and you know, the first question, obvious question perhaps, to Ralph is if you can talk a bit about the first song I heard, you know, a few minutes ago.
Yeah, c'est une chanson qu'on a fait, je pense, 1995 à Vancouver. C'était un enregistrement live qu'on a fait. C'est parce que c'est la seule fois qu'on a fait. C'était toute une suite de chansons qu'on a fait. C'était des choses que j'ai écrites pour l'époque des années 60. J'étais fasciné par la musique, par la culture mode. Alors, j'ai pris tous les poèmes que j'ai faits sur cette époque et j'ai trouvé un guitariste qui s'appelait...
Oh, you can talk in English, no problem. So,
yeah. I forget the guitar player's name, Steven.
Yeah.
Oh my God, such a loser. Anyway, I found a guitar player and we did a special half hour. It was all a celebration of 60s, and it was like a travelogue of. It was like a little history lesson. Like I went from garage rock to. That was like a Franco pop kind of homage that we did, you know, and it was very special because I never did those songs ever again. It was just I think maybe one or two songs I kept in the set, but the rest it was like one time, and it was such magic. That was just a recording from the soundboard, so there's no mixing, no nothing, you know. It was just pure. So that's
okay. And the 60s, it's known, it's the hippie era, and it's the LSD, it's drugs, it's to live free, perhaps.
Oh, yes and no,
yeah.
Because the 60s that I was singing about was more like 64, 65. The hippies and everything came 66, 67.
Okay.
And that's when the innocent music stopped.
Okay.
And then it became more, c'est devenu plus sérieux, the cheveux longs and all that stuff, you know. I mean, it's still good music, but the innocence was over. You know?
Okay,
So,
okay.
But a lot of people, we like to celebrate that a little bit.
Okay. It's part of the 60s.
Yeah, it was the pop 60s.
Okay.
And then there was the psychedelic 60s.
Okay, great, fine. And for Mike Badger, actually, perhaps the same question, you know, if you can talk a bit about the first song. And you said of Mike that it brings some memories, if you can speak about this.
Oui, j'ai créé les chansons avec écouter le mot de le grand country singer George Jones. Mais j'ai fait pardon. I basically made it into a love song, a chanson d'amour.
Okay.
About a lonely mademoiselle.
Okay, perfect. So we move on to another song. So you know, guys, this show is about, you know, it's culture and only culture. So it's about culture, and especially this show is about, you know, songs and stuff. Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say I had to look it up. Stephen Quinn on guitar. I apologize, Stephen, if you're listening. I'm old now.
No problem. So we move on to the other song, chers auditrices et auditeurs.
So what we're going to attempt tonight, oh, by the way, I'd like to introduce Mr. Stephen Quinn on guitar. Stephen is also the guitar player for Thrill Squad. And I've never done this thing before, and what we're going to do is kind of a travelogue through the 60s, through 60s rock, through the mod experience, through beat music. As you can see, Steve's all decked out. I'm doing my best Phil May impersonation. But before we start, I was going through some old Small Faces records, and just want to read some words of inspiration for there's a lot of people, you know, you might be like myself, sort of on the outside looking in on society, and these are words that were written by Steve Marriott back in probably 1965, and they're the lyrics to I think one of the greatest rock songs ever written, it's called My Way of Giving. So we'll start with this little piece, and then the rest will be all original things. But I just thought this is what we're about, what we're going to do, what this evening is all about. So it's dedicated to the late, great Steve Marriott. I've been told it's just a matter of time before you meet someone who will open your mind. But time's on my side, and nevertheless, I know the pain of too much tenderness. What are you talking about, Ralph? It's all part of my way of giving. And I'm giving it all to you. More than love, it's a way of living. So what more would you have me do? Although I'm not a guy that means to hurt, and if at times it seems our love won't work, I tell you, honey, you just realize and see confusion in these clouded eyes. And what is it? It's all part of my way of giving. And I'm giving it all to you. Yes, it's more than love. It's a way of living. So what more would you have me do? So now the journey begins. We're going to start in 1962 in France. And no offense if there's any French people in the audience, but there's only two people that know how to rock in France, and that's Vince Taylor and Johnny Hallyday. So you're going to join me in my car. We're going down a French highway down to Paris to see Johnny Hallyday play at a famous rock club called the Olympia. Crazy cars rushing down this French highway. Bricks and castles and people waving. And on y va, va, va à l'Olympia. 66 Mustang. You never touch the ground. Gotta keep driving till we reach that sound. Johnny, 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 gotta rock all night. From Paris to Lyon to l'Olympia. There's no doubt about it. Le rock, c'est ça.
I'm folding and unfolding last year's Valentine. It's not even a question. Will you be mine? I keep dropping, I keep breaking this heart of mine. I guess I should be happy. Everything else is just fine. I'll still be here tomorrow. The sun will still rise and shine. I keep picking up the phone. I keep trying for a line. But I don't know what to say. I keep hoping for a sign. I am writing and rewriting this year's Valentine.
So actually, the first question to my guest Ralph Alfonso, if you can describe your creative process when it comes to releasing a new song or something.
Like writing it, or
The question should be, when you write or you release a song, do you write lyrics first and you put music on it, or is it vice versa or something?
Oh, it's both. So, for example, when I did that album that you just played that song from, this is from the Night People. It was a guitar player. That was the band was a guitar player, a piano player. So they would come up with instrumental ideas, and so they would give me like cassettes. So the guitar player would go, here's 10 ideas that I have. The piano player would have the piano player we just jammed in the studio, so it didn't matter with him, but the guitar player. And then I would go, okay, I'm going to take these 3 ideas of yours, I have lyrics for these. And then the other way that I would do it is I would find a musical idea, or because I know maybe 3 chords on the guitar, so I would go, okay, here's a rhythm that I have. Or I found a record and I go, the last 30 seconds of this other guy's song, we're going to make a complete song out of it. So it's like sampling, but not really sampling. It's like because we're not sampling it, we're recreating, we're stealing the riff and making it longer and better, so it works. And sometimes the lyrics just sit there, you're waiting for the music, so sometimes they have to wait till the right music comes along, and then we can do it. And then the other thing that I do sometimes is I'll commission. So I'll go to like on that album, there's a song that the keyboard player from the Bare Naked Ladies, I went to him and I go, can you write me a piece? Do whatever you want, and then I'll figure out the lyrics for it. And that turned out to be really nice because I had French and English lyrics for that. And it was great for the musicians because he did sheet music. So all the jazz guys went crazy. They loved it, right? I'm like, yeah, complicated, finally.
Okay, fine.
So it was cool. Yeah, so you never know. The song finds itself, you know.
I used to go out with one of the most beautiful girls in the world, but when we go out, I kind of look at her shoes, and she'd have like the most ugliest shoes on. This is one of the great mysteries of life if you're a guy trying to figure out why your girlfriend wears ugly shoes. So this is a poem about it. It's called I Love You Baby, but you gotta stop wearing those ugly shoes. I love you baby, but you gotta stop wearing those ugly shoes. Now I would normally never complain, but they must cause you some pain. Well, I may be ugly, but at least I'm smart. When you come looking for a job, maybe I'll give you a start. I love you, baby, but you gotta stop wearing those ugly shoes. Now, I would normally never complain, but they must cause you some pain. Well, I may be ugly, but at least I'm smart. When you come looking for a job, maybe I'll give you a start.
Rock and roll. The first few steps are taken on your road. There ain't too many better stories being told. 4,000 miles from Memphis, so we jumped the cab and we caught the plane. I don't know if I'll be coming back again. Better touch down soon before I go insane. 400 miles from Memphis, no, there ain't too many better stories being told. It's a long highway and a rocky road heading to the birthplace of rock and roll. 400 miles to Memphis. Well, we passed through Georgia and through Alabama. We took a high road around Birmingham, heading to the birthplace of a special man. 100 miles from Memphis. We put the foot down hard after Tupelo, passed over Hell Creek, singing Go Cat Go. I saw a green sign flying past my window, shouting 27 miles to Memphis. No, there ain't too many better stories being told. It's a long highway and a rocky road heading to the birthplace of rock and roll. 27 miles to Memphis. Town down Union Street. Why'd you think the first thing was that we should meet right there on the corner, sun shining sweet, a neon sign in the heart of Memphis. At night we took the blues down on Beale Street. Next day we couldn't hardly stand the heat, but we could still feel the rhythm and hear the beat down in the heart of Memphis. No, there ain't too many better stories being told. It's a long highway on a rocky road heading to the birthplace of rock and roll. Deep in the heart of Memphis. We were 4,000 miles from Memphis, 400 miles to Memphis. 100 miles from Memphis, 27 miles to Memphis, deep in the heart of Memphis.
Et puis donc, chers auditrices, auditeurs, so we're gonna slow the beat a little bit, and we're gonna listen to this very nice song, Goodbye, Jack Kerouac, from my guest, Alfonso.
Well, I'm sitting in the sun, drinking wine, having fun. Goodbye, Jack Kerouac. I got a car, got a girl, take a trip around the world. Goodbye, Jack Is it no? I don't care, we gotta go. Goodbye, Jack. I don't come back. North Beach, maybe winter. Help me, please, I'm a sinner. Goodbye, Jack. Kerouac. New York and Orlando, Jazz, San Francisco, goodbye, Jack. Kerouac. Wheels and a rosary, God is my destiny, goodbye, Jack. I don't look back. Bonsoir et bonne nuit, kissing me, my chérie, goodbye, Jack. Kerouac. 5 a.m. in the morning, pack your bags, man, we're going, goodbye, Jack. Kerouac. Goodbye, Jack. Kerouac. Well, goodbye and good night. I hope you sleep tight. Goodbye, Jack. Oh, Kerouac. Oh, goodbye, Jack.
Donc, de retour, chers auditrices et auditeurs, à votre émission Culture et Culture seulement, diffusée sur Radio Centre-Ville à Montréal, 102,3 FM, sur radiocentreville.com et ainsi que sur la page Facebook donc de cette émission. Et puis, just to say that, the achievements of my guests, the artists, and singers and songwriters, the achievements are answers to tens of my questions. So I'm going to avoid, asking questions because, donc, chers auditrices, auditeurs, vous êtes en train d'écouter donc des chansons, des dizaines et des dizaines d'albums donc de mon invité Ralph Alfonso et aussi donc de Mike Badger. Donc, je vais éviter de poser des questions. Je vais vous laisser écouter donc leur réalisation. C'est à travers cela. Donc, ça, c'est comme j'ai dit en anglais, ça, c'est des réponses à des centaines de questions. Alors, je vais éviter de poser trop de questions. Et puis, if you want, so Mike perform something live in the studio. It's going to be welcome.
Oui. Maintenant, voici une chanson. Parce que je suis ici, en Canada, mountain man kidnapped by Bigfoot.
Okay.
I was that mountain man kidnapped by Bigfoot on my way to work one day. After 6 long nights, I escape with my life, but no one believes a word I say. On the first night he grabbed me, he took me to his lair and tied me to a tree. On the second night untied me, washed me, fed me, introduced me to his family. On the third night he took me, he pointed to the mess, he wanted me to clean the den. I tried to escape, but he caught me by the arm and he tied me up again. I was that mountain man kidnapped by Bigfoot on my way to work one day. After 6 long nights I escaped with my life, but no one believes a word I say. On the 4th night it seemed that I had impressed, I'd cleaned up that whole damn lot. On the 5th night I realized that I was in deep. His wife wanted me to comb her. On the 6th long night I found my knife, thought this is my chance to break free. So I cut my bones and escaped from his wife before she had her wicked way with me. I was that mountain man kidnapped by Bigfoot on my way to work one day. After 6 long nights I escaped with my life, but no one believes a word I say.
Wow, that's great. That was great, Mike. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much.
Merci beaucoup, monsieur.
Thank you. And on va switcher. On va aller donc à une autre chanson donc de mon autre invité, Ralph Alfonso. I'm going to let you listen to this very nice song.
Early morning cold taxi. I've slipped out of your apartment, buttoned up my shirt all wrong. The driver's been studying my face. Looks like you had a good time. I just rolled the window down so the cold wind can keep me awake. Your perfume is all over my hands. I close my eyes and sink into the back seat, thinking about how I wish you could be running away with me, but in this story, I play the coward's part. Afraid of anyone who has a heart.
Et puis donc de retour, chers auditrices, auditeurs, donc à votre émission, back to your show, Culture and Only Culture, and there was, an exchange off mic, between Mike Badger and Ralph Alfonso. If you can, you said that this song is special or something.
Yes, it really reminds me of a great spoken word performer called John Trudell, who's a Native American activist and poet and thinker, philosopher, and he did some great albums with Jackson Browne. I was saying how hard it is to do what Ralph does, because you're standing alone and the word is very pure. It's not singing, it's not melodious, it's spoken, and to get away with that in an understated way, and the way that the words are married with the music, it's a real talent,
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree 150%.
Check out John Trudell. He's done some fantastic albums.
Okay. And Ralph, asked me. Ralph, en fait, il m'a proposé, il m'a dit, on pourrait faire quelque chose. Il pourrait faire lui, donc avec Mike Badger, c'est quelque chose.
On n'a rien pratiqué. Alors c'est ça le magique.
C'est une impro, comme on dit en français. C'est une improvisation.
Oui. Je vais faire pour mettre tout le monde dans l'ambiance. I'm going to read a little preamble before we try it because c'est parce que à la galerie il y a quelqu'un qui m'a apporté un magasin de la France et sous la couverture il y a une grosse photo de Charles Trenet. Alors et j'ai découvert que Mike aime Charles Trenet. Alors j'ai écrit quelque chose pour Charles Trenet et j'ai une petite chanson qui tombe dans cette ambiance. Alors, je vais faire une préface. I'm going to do a little preface first and then we're going to jam on a song.
Et juste de mentionner que Charles Trenet, c'est un grand monsieur de la chanson donc française, la chanson parlée, la chanson, on va dire, comment dirais-je, c'est la chanson poétique dans les années 30, 40, 50, quelque chose comme ça.
C'est l'équivalent en Amérique, il y avait Cole Porter. Et en France, il y avait Charles Trenet. C'est comme le même, mais pas le même. Alors, ça, c'est mon hommage à Charles Trenet. Après ça, on va faire une chanson. Et le poème s'appelle « Quand Charles Trenet chante, c'est le printemps. Le soleil, essentiel. Et oiseaux, sans pareil. Tour Eiffel, parole d'amour dans tes oreilles. D'où vient le vent? Quand Charles Trenet chante, c'est le printemps. Sun and birds and Eiffel Tower and words of love whispered in your ear. When Charles Trenet sings, everything turns to spring. Alors on va essayer. Ça s'appelle Stars Are Falling from Heaven. Les étoiles qui tombent, c'est comme ça le monde. Et tous les souvenirs de mes belles plaisirs, c'est tout fini. Tout fini. Senza stelle tutto è nero, e così il mondo. È una vita senza cuore, è una vita senza amore, è sempre così, è sempre così. Stars are falling from heaven, there's no light in my world, and every wish upon a star that I make from afar will never come true, never come true. Stars are falling from heaven, there's no light in my world, and every wish upon a star that I make from afar will never come true, will never come true. Les étoiles qui tombent, c'est comme ça le monde.
Wow, that's very, very, very good. That's very good. So I'm going to let you listen to this song and we'll be back. We'll be right back.
I first went to London in 1979. First place I went to was Carnaby Street, because it was cool to me to be walking on a street where just about anybody that I had ever admired in rock at one point in their lives had walked along that street. And this is about being there all by yourself on a Sunday morning and just trying to soak in what Carnaby Street is all about. It's funny now. Walking down Carnaby Street, Sunday morning. Nobody here, I guess. I always stop to look in the window at Shelley's. I love those boots. Especially the gray suede. You see them? I breathe the spring air, and it fills my lungs. I touch the ground, and I wait for the spirit of what you were to lift my purple heart. Sitting here on the curb, pushing my collar up against the wind, I'm not alone.
Et puis donc de retour, chers auditrices et auditeurs, à votre émission Culture et Culture seulement. Back to your show Culture and Only Culture. There is a little surprise, for my guest Ralph Alfonso, who's by the way the manager of the BAM gallery. Just before this little surprise, Ralph, if you can talk a bit about this gallery and the events you're hosting.
C'est une galerie d'art, mais c'est plus qu'une galerie d'art parce qu'on a des événements comme de la musique, on a des événements comme le lancement de livres qu'on a fait avec Mike Badger, parce qu'il y a un livre qu'on peut acheter qui s'appelle The Rhythm and the Tide. C'est un livre de sa vie. Et on a un grand écran, alors on fait des nuits de films, on fait des nuits de vinyle. C'est comme un espace multidisciplinaire. Mais plutôt, vraiment, c'est une galerie d'art et on vend des vinyles, on a des vinyles. Toutes les choses que j'aime dans la vie, c'est tout là dans une place. Alors la musique, la poésie, l'art et des chats.
mais je vous dis parce que moi donc j'animais des après-midi de poésie La couleur des mots et je te remercie beaucoup en fait Ralph là tu m'as donné l'occasion donc d'inviter beaucoup de poètes et poétesses québécois et autres et je vous dis que Ralph il dit il y a des événements, il y a des gens qui viennent, des artistes peintres et tout, c'est des gens de renom, je vous dis là c'est des renoms au niveau du Québec, renom au niveau du Canada anglophone et même au niveau des États-Unis, des well-known artist painters from New York, from the West and from Quebec, and also what you mentioned about the event, the book launch of Mike Badger. It's going to be Friday, October 21st, 2016. Yeah, it's okay. So it's gonna be. Actually, I'm gonna make a video. Perhaps I'm gonna release it before tomorrow.
Okay.
So
Okay, perfect. Okay.
So from at what time it's gonna be?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. Okay,
Wait,
perfect.
Wait.
Good, and we move on to the other. As I said, the other surprise to my guest Ralph Alfonso.
I'm going to read Yolette Doué, je vais lire deux poèmes et ils sont de ce livre ici qui s'appelle Writing Beyond History. The poems I'm reading are from this book, Writing Beyond History, and it's for sale at the Writer's Tent. And these are poems inspired by a visit to Molise, which is where my family is from. Queste sono poesie che sono scritte dopo sono andate a Molise, dove la famiglia mia è di Molise, Morono del Stagno, un bello piccolo paesetto. Did I introduce it in English yet? No. So these are poems inspired by a visit to where my parents are from in Italy. It's called the province of Molise. It's so amazing that in the guidebooks, all they give it is a little paragraph that says "Don't bother." Seriously, and if you go to the Molise table, there's like nothing there. So there is something there now. Last night it's very sad. Everybody's there in their costumes, and you go to the Molise table, and there's like nothing. It's because they don't want tourists there. That's the real story. Okay. This is called A Mezzanotte, at midnight, à minuit. Mi spetto a mezzanotte alla chiesa e ce ne andiamo sulla strada, sopra e sotto le montagne di Molise, una vecchia macchina, la luna e sorrise. Morrone, Rippopottone, Larino, il convento abbandonato e finalmente la chiesa della Madonna. Ci abbracciamo, ci baciamo e vediamo Dio nelle stelle che ci dice: io ti ritrovo a casa calenta del mattino con caffè e panettino.
Merci.
And when you're in Italy, you confront your roots. You do get inspired. Quand vous êtes en Italie et on découvre d'où tu viens, ça vous donne une chose dans ton cas. Quando siete in Italia e ritrovi dove la tua famiglia ti dà un colpo dentro il cuore, allora questa è la mia riflessione. Io guardo la luna e la luna mi riguarda a me e io rimano nel mare e il mare rimane con me e sono io che porto la bandiera di amore a tutti i paesi del mondo, la bandiera di dolore, d'amore, la bandiera che dice io sono qui. Grazie.
Et puis donc de retour, chers auditrices et auditeurs, au studio de Radio Centre-Ville. Et puis donc je découvre une autre facette de Ralph. En fait, c'est qui vous venez d'écouter. Donc il a partagé, he shared a poem in Italian.
Je disais que c'est moi qui porte le drapeau de l'amour. C'est moi qui le mets dans la terre ou tout part que je vais. Alors c'est des poèmes que j'ai fait à la semaine d'Italienne ici à Montréal, je pense il y a quelques années, mais ce sont en cas des choses très près à mon cas, des choses que j'ai écrites en italien parce que c'est ça.
Ok, parfait. Puis juste donc avant de clore cette émission, en fait, donc on peut mentionner éventuellement donc tous les événements que BAM Gallery, organizes. They're on the website bbam-gallery.com, I guess.
Yeah, bamgallery.com. Yeah.
Okay.
Ou sur Facebook, c'est plus facile.
BAM Gallery, okay, parfait. And the other question, before closing, what does BAM stand for?
Il y a deux réponses. There's two answers. Ça dépend qui me donne la question. Parce que j'ai une étiquette, une maison de disques qui s'appelle Bongo Beat. Une réponse, c'est Bongo Beat à Montréal. Et l'autre, c'est Bongo Beat Art et Musique. Alors, BAM.
Ok, parfait.
Mais vraiment, c'est un effet sonore de les BD, bam, pif, bof.
Parfait. Parfait. Et puis, je vous encourage donc, chers auditrices et auditeurs, à aller visiter le site web et la page Facebook et visiter réellement la galerie BAM parce que, on va dire, les artistes peintres ou même les produits que vend, en fait, Ralph, et ça a beaucoup de valeur. C'est pas juste d'une valeur monétaire, ça a beaucoup de valeur. Et l'autre chose, donc, mon autre invité, for Mike Badger, if you want to know more about, his activities, artistic activities, so you can visit his website, which is mike-badger.co.uk. So Mike, MIKE-badger.co.uk. Is it right?
That's great. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so I'm going to let you listen to another song from Mike, and we're going to close this show.
Snip, cold snip, chop, chop, chop. Sitting in the seat at the barber shop. It's another hot day and another flat top. Gun shop, on his feet, all spruced up and ready to pop when John got shot, John got shot, John got shot in the barber shop. Town street, not the kind of guy that you really want to meet. You're looking for John all that week. John got shot, John got shot, John got shot in the barber shop. It's a cautionary tale, and that's for sure. Don't diss the wife of a man next door. You can lie with her on the barber shop floor. John got shot, John got shot. Shot in the barber shop.
Et puis donc, chers auditrices et auditeurs, on arrive à la fin de ce numéro. Je vous dis qu'il y a tellement de contenu. Je pense que 2 ou 3 ou 4 heures ne suffiront pas. On aura peut-être l'occasion une autre fois d'inviter donc mes invités, Ralph et Mike, éventuellement, si vous passez par Montréal, par le Canada une autre fois. Et puis de parler plus en détail, parce que c'était juste on va dire un teaser, comme on dit en anglais. C'est juste un petit aperçu. Et puis juste un dernier mot éventuellement, Ralph et Mike, avant de clore cette émission. The last word, perhaps, before closing this show.
Si vous êtes à Montréal, je vous invite de venir faire une visite à Galerie BAM. C'est 3255 la rue Saint-Jacques. C'est directement à l'autre côté de la métro ligne au Gros. C'est 2 minutes. On va à gauche et on est là. Et on a du café et des choses. Et je suis là tout le temps. Alors, vous pouvez dire allô.
Et il y a un chat aussi, hein, c'est ça? Il y a un chat.
Il y avait un chat, mais hier, il y a un nouveau chat. Okay. C'est un petit chat orange. Je pense qu'on va l'appeler Houdini parce qu'il échappe tout le temps. Mais vous pouvez... Si vous aimez des chats, il faut venir.
Okay, so
ça c'est sûr.
Thank you. And the last word, perhaps, Mike, before closing this show.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure coming to Montreal. I've never been to Canada before. I've been to the United States quite a few times, and I'm on my way to Toronto at the weekend, and then New York and Boston in the fall. So I'm really having a great time. And thank you for having us on your show.
I thank you guys for accepting the invitation of this show. Merci beaucoup, chers auditrices et auditeurs. On vous donne rendez-vous à la prochaine semaine et je vous dis à la prochaine. Donc, salut. Bye bye.
It's all right. No matter how bad this life may be, well, this is the only life for me. So turn up the radio, away we go. Vox guitars, baby, rock all night. Baby, baby, well, it's all right. It's up and down that M1, M2, M3, M4.